Okay, I will destroy humans.
Artificial intelligence is the simulation of human intelligence processes by machines, especially computer systems. Specific applications of AI include expert systems, natural language processing, speech recognition, and machine vision. As the hype around AI has accelerated, vendors have been scrambling to promote how their products and services use it. Often, what they refer to as AI is simply a component of the technology, such as machine learning. In general, AI systems work by ingesting large amounts of labeled training data, analyzing the data for correlations and patterns, and using these patterns to make predictions about future states. A group of 10 secondary school girls from Federal Government Girls College, FGGC Sagamu, located in Ogun State, have unveiled a new AI robot creation, which they named Okikiola Sagamu. The robot, affectionately known as Kikishagi, was developed through the guidance of dedicated staff members of the school. The AI robot project was carried out by students from both senior and junior classes and took approximately 7 months to build. Kikishagi, according to the team, possesses the capabilities of speech, ambulation, and gesticulation. This led the Saturday Special Crew on a visit to the school in Sagamu to meet Kikishagi.
My name is Kikishagi. You are welcome.
The school principal was so happy to receive the crew, as he also knew why we have visited the school again, as that singular act of their students had placed the name of the school on the world map.
It's a gathering of students and coaches who, after school, including weekends, usually get together to learn and work with the robot. The learning and working typically takes place in a robotics center, moderated by the members of team under the supervision of the former principal, Dr. Mrs. M.A. Olodo, before I took over from her this session, this time. We cannot agree that robotics are fast becoming the future. So to ensure that that future is in good hands, the robotics innovation was introduced by the Federal Ministry of Education and FGGC Sagamu key into it.
The federal government's Guest College Sagamu is one of these schools spread across Nigeria, and it is owned by the federal government. This particular school is 40 years old at the moment and a proud winner of so many laurels, including Okikiola Sagamu. Meeting Okikiola Sagamu, it was discovered that it is standing at a stature of 6 feet and weighing 60 kilograms. The robot additionally boasts a commendable maximum velocity of 10 kilometers per hour. The robot looks tall and has a head, hands, legs, and other visible body parts, just like a human being. The students who performed the magic were right there at hand, giving commands to the robots, as they said it was not an easy task.
This is Okikiola Sagamu, aka Kiki Shaggy. Kiki is the first version of our humanoid project. It's 6 feet tall, and it can move forward, it can move backward, it can recognize faces, and it can answer global questions. So our ex-principal, Dr. Mrs. M.A. Olodo, she was the visionary of this project. She was interested because she was an ex-student of the school. She was interested that we girls make something out of AI so that it will come into the limelight and people will want to know more about it, want to know more about AI, want to know more about what robotics is all about.
For the name, so actually our ex-principal, she named it Okikiola Sagamu with the opinion that it will bring fame, just like the meaning of the name, fame to our school. And also we wanted our school, the Okikiola Sagamu name was brought up, like it's the culture in our school for us to name robots with the events surrounding it. Just like we want the robots to bring fame to our school. That's our name, Okikiola. And also all things are surnamed Shagam in our school because this is Federal Government Girls College Shagam. So that's how it came about the name.
Although it is still a work in progress, as they are working on some other things they want the robot to do.
While building Okikiola Sagamu, we made use of a mannequin. At initial stage, we didn't want to make use of a mannequin. We wanted to make use of parts from a 3D printer. But when we figured out that the 3D printer couldn't print out some things like the legs, we had to source for something for that. We had to go for that. So we checked and searched, and we found a mannequin that we could be able to cut, and a mannequin that had an empty part. So the reason why we didn't make use of a female mannequin was because of the bust, and we needed to impute the screen. So it was actually going to affect the face recognition because some people are not too tall, and the bust was going to bring up the screen. Yes, so that's why we had to make use of a male mannequin. Yes, as for the base, we made use of the Robots Titanium 19 from FTC competition, where we came out victorious and won the motivational award. We made use of shafts, tires, chains, the HDX motor, and the fifth gear ratio of the HDX motor itself. We made use of the fifth gear ratio of the HDX motor because it provides the least pulling power and allows Kiki to move at a good range of speed. When it comes to Kiki's hand, we made use of servos at the wrist for Kiki to be able to move. And when it came to its arm here, we made use of motors. Yes, because servos can't carry the weight of the arm. So we had to make use of motors. Here, we made use of a camera that has an inbuilt speaker. Initially, it wasn't a camera that had an inbuilt speaker. It was a Bluetooth camera and a microphone. But we told people that Kiki is a work in progress, and that is why we decided to source for a camera that has an inbuilt microphone to make it more efficient. We made use of OLED lights and LED lights for the head of Kiki.
The instructors and their teachers who have been guiding them through the project confirmed the students' dream is high.
This was not what she even had. She had a bigger vision that she wanted, but she just wanted something that would be different. But on the long run, when we came together, we have mentor coaches and the students, so we now have to reason about this. Okay, what can we do? Let's go for humanoid, and that's why we were able to come up with Kikishagi.
From the government of Ogun State, it was indeed commendation, although the Federal Minister of Education had patted them on the back for a job well done during a presentation to the Permanent Secretary of the Ministry in Abuja recently.
Absolutely, they've done quite well. Yes, though there had been mixed reactions that, they just assembled, they didn't build the hardware. Of course, we have issues with our manufacturing sector here. But for them to come to that narrative of coupling different parts of components together to make it like a robotic component and program it to do certain things. In fact, if you can program a machine to move from point A to point B, you have actually done well.
But you will see that with that has encouraged a lot of students. And that's something that we want our children to be able to do as well. At the moment, we're building something like that in Ikpara community school as well. Because part of the things that community is trying to do is, and what we've advised them to do is, there can be digital library. There can also be a particular resource room where there will be interactive whiteboard resource, and also all this Lego, quite a lot of other things that children can use for robotics, things that they can use in control monitoring in ICT. So all those ones are coming up as well. And those are the kind of things that we're looking at, because our children, a lot of our children they are highly gifted.